Good evening and welcome in,
Evening.
everyone. Welcome to another night of the Cantrell Country
Yes.
Traveling, Travelway Traveling Adventures.
Yep.
Boy, that's a tongue taker. Try to say that a few times
I know.
in a row.
Yeah.
That's a tongue thing. Hopefully, we'll have some people joining us
Ooh.
here fairly soon. Um,
Okay, because
soon as we
everybody's
know we're
busy.
live.
Family.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of people streaming. I don't know who's all.
I have no idea.
Let me check to see who's actually all going. I do know
No.
that Resort TV One at the moment is going. I know they're
Mhm.
live at the moment.
Of course.
So I'm just gonna check to see who here's going, and then we'll get started on our topic. So,
Yep.
um, yeah, how's your? How, I mean, I know how you do it. I know we had a good time on the. How's the rest of your day going? Besides the good stream we
Good.
were on.
Good. Great. I mean, both of us were on the Love to Explore earlier this afternoon. fun time. Let me tell you, it was a really fun time. Really was. Awesome time. But the rest of my day is fine. Not really doing much. I'm just relaxing, taking it easy. How about you?
It actually was good. Actually, it was good. Welcome into all those that are here.
Yes.
Thank you for being here today. Happy 4th of July to everybody.
Yes. Happy Fourth to everybody.
So, Debbie Burnfield. Oh, there is our good.
Debbie, it's good to see you.
Irma D. I knew she'd be one of the. If anybody showed up, I knew she'd be one that would show up.
Of course. Yes. Debbie is
Happy
awesome.
4th of July, Debbie.
Good evening, Mike.
Hello.
Welcome in. Happy 4th to you as well.
I hope everybody's having a good 4th. I actually had a good time because I had to go eat. My cousin actually barbecued on the grill. We had some. He had a T-bone. I think I had ribs.
Oh my!
Or I had some type of steak. It might have been a sirloin steak.
Nice.
I think I had some corn, mashed potato, or had a ear corn, potato.
Nice.
So I had a good dinner. So I mean,
good. Me too. I had a very good dinner. I had the chicken parmesan. Delicious.
So I'm just curious to what did you all have, Mike and Debbie? What did you all have for?
What did you guys have for dinner tonight?
Have any special meal for 4th of July?
Yep. Anything special?
I know a bunch of people were hanging out in Pete's stream.
Yes.
Because he was sitting out in front of his house streaming parade that they do near his home.
Wonderful.
Oh, Mike Beachman did Chinese. Hey,
Ooh, Chinese.
That's okay too, Mike. If that's what it works.
That's a good one.
Honestly, if my cousin hadn't done barbecue, I probably would have been. I would have been doing my 4th of July Burger King or McDonald's most likely. But obviously, nope. Got to enjoy a nice, good.
I get it.
Debbie just made some pasta.
Nice. Wonderful.
So how many got to watch? Did either one of you guys get to watch a good parade or watch any of the? I mean, I know tonight I plan on watching stuff. I know I probably will watch.
We don't even have a 4th of July parade here.
Yeah, we didn't either. We used to have fireworks in town.
Right.
They used to do fireworks from around the water uptown, but they don't do that here anymore. They haven't done that in years. So I'll probably put on Resort TV One or whoever else is streaming, because I know there'll be a few people streaming from the parks that'll do some of the fireworks. And I'll tell you, I'm going to tell you, last night I was watching Resort TV One and the fireworks. Man, it was just a bawling party. They had DJs in Adventureland.
That's what I heard.
And that, man, it was a big, gigantic party. And you want to talk about crowds? Crowds was light on that extra hour. He did a great job. He did a great job on streaming that parade today, Mike.
Good evening, Jason Thibodeau. Welcome in.
That's okay. Sometimes you need to sometimes
Rest.
you need to get some rest, Debbie.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We're just glad you come in today, so join
Absolutely.
us and celebrate.
Absolutely. It's good
Get
to
to
see
come
you.
hang out with. I mean, honestly, I missed a good chunk. I'm not gonna lie, I missed a good chunk of Pete's stream too, because
Mm.
me and Mike were actually over on Mike and Stacy's
Yeah.
channel doing
Now,
this 2 o'clock. I
let
believe it
me
was
tell
2, right?
you, those two are awesome people. I'm
John,
gonna
happy
tell
4th of July. Welcome in, buddy.
you. Yes.
Oh, he just had lasagna, clam,
John's
shrimp.
so
Oh, he pulled out all of it.
good to see you. Happy 4th. Good to see.
John had lasagna, clam, shrimp, and mussels. He pulled out all the stops
My
today.
goodness. Wow.
Well,
You
happy 4th of July, and I'm glad
it
you're
is a
all
good
doing good.
thing.
Totally.
It's good to see you.
Honestly, well, I'm going to tell you, there's a few of us in here, at least 2 of us in here. I know that. I know if you were to ask us what 4th of July means,
Yeah.
again, I know you were asked earlier, Mike. I know
was.
I was asked earlier,
Yes.
but I'm going to ask you again, and I'm going to,
Give me one
and
second.
I'm going to even ask everybody in the chat. Put in the chat on what 4th of July means to you guys personally. And
Okay.
I'm going to start with you, Mike. I'm going to let you go ahead.
So, for me, 4th of July means many, many different things. For one, that we were able to stand up to the British and basically say, we know who we are. We want to be our own country. Another thing that the 4th of July means to me is we have a lot of freedoms in this country because of that. That's another thing. And then my third thing is that we have a lot of different families within this country who serve in our military day in and day out, and some who have sacrificed their own lives for this country. And I mean, many, many things. I mean, we have beautiful, beautiful monuments. We have the Statue of Liberty. We have the Capitol building. We have the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial, the Jefferson Memorial, the FDR Memorial, Grand Canyon. I mean, we have so many landmarks that
those are landmarks.
Out of.
You know what? Here's and go ahead, Mike. Finish.
And that's
I'm going to expand on that. I'm going to expand on that a little bit.
Go ahead.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay. Because here's this, and you again, you said what you pretty much said what you said on Mike and Stacy's.
I did.
And I pretty much agreed with you, except I expanded it even more. It's not just about separating from England. It just wasn't about. It was the men and the beliefs of the rights of all men, equal rights for all men in this country.
Absolutely.
And that's including the ladies too.
It is.
That's equal rights for everybody. And that's about what it is. And unfortunately, people always think things come free. When people use the term free, they're thinking free.
Yeah.
You know what? And that's the worst thing. And I'm going to tell you, as a business person, I will tell you this. When somebody actually tells you the term free, there is something behind it. That's what 4th of July is. It celebrates the freedom, but with that freedom comes a cost, and that's the cost of people that have sacrificed their lives and sacrificed their lives, sacrificed their families, to serve for this country, to give us a chance to believe the way we want to believe, celebrate we want to way, live the way we want to live. And to each person, it's a different thing.
Right.
And but it is a celebration of this country being founding
It
on the
is.
freedoms. And I'm going to tell you, I kind of felt sorry for Mike and Stacy because most
Yeah, I
of us
know.
all said separating from England, and again, it's like, okay,
I know.
for me, it was not about being the fact that we separated from England.
Right.
It was the fact that we came over here believing in something that we wanted, which was the precious,
Absolutely.
believing in our rights and believing in how we want to worship and how we want to believe in what we did.
Correct.
But at the cost, if there was a cost of that price for that freedom,
Yeah.
which was first the Revolutionary War, then you had the Civil War, you had the Mexican War, then you had the Spanish-Mexican War, which early 1900s, where they went to Cuba and all that.
Correct. And then we had
World War I, World War II, Korea War, Vietnam. You had Bosnia in the mid-90s.
You had the Civil Rights Movement. You had a lot.
War in 1991.
Yes, we had
Bosnia in 94 through 96.
We had Desert Storm. Yes. Then we had
David John Paul Jones Cantrell. That's about it. I'll say it again.
I mean, it's hard because, yes, I do like the UK.
I have not yet begun to fight, is what John Paul Jones said, and I have not yet begun. Somebody needs to tell these people somewhere around the country that we still have freedom.
Can I say something?
Like to tread on them. What?
I'm going to say something, and this, I don't know. We got to be very careful with this because.
No, we don't. Go ahead and say what you're saying. Let me finish first.
Go ahead. You go first.
No. Finish what you were saying. About what do you mean by being careful on what?
If things are going to go the way that people are thinking they're going to go, this could be very, very close to losing it.
Depends on how you look at it and what you mean.
You really want me to go there because I can.
I don't want to go there because that's politics, but I'm going to say that, and I don't know.
Fine. It's fine. I will tell you later. I will tell you later what I mean.
Yeah. Well, let's do that off screen because I was going to tell you this.
Absolutely.
You probably are. Let me put it to you this way: are you looking more towards conservative or are you looking towards liberal?
With the way that, boy, how do I even put this? Because it's very tricky the way that I'm gonna. Well, it's very tricky with the words I want to use.
Or do you want to try to find the middle? Or let me help you.
I'm literally trying to find a middle ground with this because with things that are gonna be happening within the next
right now. Months, go ahead, and then I'll finish.
With what's gonna be happening within the next couple of months, which is gonna be very, very. I'm trying to basically. I wouldn't say. I'm basically being cautious. Let's put it that way.
I hate to interrupt you, but we got above all everything. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
It's a small world, and it's a world of laughter, a world of tears. I know that, John. It's very hard. Let me tell you.
Yeah, and here's my point. And that's about what it is. It's about independence. And we all. Comes down to this, and I agree with John. I don't want to get into the politics.
Yeah, I know. Neither do I. But I will tell you what.
And we all have our.
We all have our opinions, yes, which is fine.
All I know is things have got to change, and with what's going on now, something's got to change because we're heading down a dangerous road. So we got to do something because we're losing jobs and everything else. So, but. The bottom
You
line
can
is
take it on the head, buddy. Thank you very
bottom
much.
line is this: we do have our freedoms.
We do.
We need to enjoy those freedoms.
We do.
With freedoms, it comes with responsibility.
It
And
does.
here's the thing:
It really does.
we need to and our responsibility is make sure. And when I mean responsibility, I mean make sure we thank those that play a big part of our independence,
Yeah.
and that is police officers, firefighters,
Right.
military. You know, the
Absolutely.
ones that put their lives on the line each and every
Absolutely.
day to keep us safe.
Absolutely. And even teachers. I mean, I'm going to be honest, teachers put their lives on the line every day as well. I'm going that far, yes.
Well, I got my issues with the education system.
I know.
I won't go there
I
because
know.
unfortunately the education system's like this. We're starting to lose the good teachers, and we're unfortunately getting teachers that don't care and all that. So
thank you, Debbie. That is exactly what I wanted to say. You're good. Exactly.
Thank
That's
you,
the
Debbie.
issue. That's
I'm
the
going to
issue.
highlight this one.
That's part
this
of
one,
it. Yeah, but
yeah,
that's
we need to
main one.
highlight this one.
That's the main
Hello.
one, Debbie.
Thank you.
Thank you. Exactly.
Exactly. Mary Carol, welcome in.
Hello,
but I hope
Mary.
everybody's having a good day. Anyways, getting back to the fun side of
Anyways,
it.
better to happier topics.
Yeah. Let's find out for you guys that just came in.
Yeah.
Molly and Mary, what did you guys do today? I hope you and happy happy Memorial.
Happy 4th of July.
4th of
Happy
July.
Memorial Day. Wrong month.
Happy Independence Day, whatever you want to call it. What did y'all do? Did anybody barbecue out? I know John, he had fish and stuff. Debbie had pasta. What about you, Molly and Mary? What did you all have today?
Mm-hmm.
I know me. You guys would all, like I said, you would all be surprised what I had. I had a sirloin steak.
Nice.
Grilled on a grill with corn on a cob that was about this big.
Wow.
So, a big long corn on a cob, along with potatoes. I actually had a good, for the first time I haven't had a good meal like that in a long time.
Wow, that's good.
So,
yeah.
So how many are actually, is anybody planning on going to fireworks tonight?
I'm not, unfortunately.
Or how many are going to watch the fireworks from somebody that's streaming at the parks?
Yeah.
I know I'll be, like I said, I'll either be watching Resort TV or and I know there's a couple others that I think Corey is streaming. I believe Corey Meets World, I think, is streaming tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know. He's usually going by now. I don't know if he is tonight or not.
I do not know.
Oh, tell your mom hello.
That's nice.
If you're still at your mom's house, tell her I said hello.
Me too. Would you tell her I say hello as well? Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty much doing, Debbie. I mean, honestly, I hate to say it, I actually was working most of the day. I punched in the time clock this morning and was working on doing some training and replying to some emails and sending some emails out for my company. So I actually didn't take the day off. I was just, I actually was sitting and working, and I was listening to Tanya the Crazy Disney Lady all day.
Wonderful.
So
wonderful. That sounds like fun.
Oh, that's awesome, Mary Carol. Well, tell Adam, Blake, and Reba I said hi, and hope you're doing good. I am doing good myself. Meow, meow, meow.
Uh-huh. Same with me.
But anyways,
see, so why
we need Molly in here. That way she can.
Yes, we do. Do you want to come on? Seriously, come on.
Here's my think about this. When I think about this, and you brought up some good, interesting things. But when I'm thinking,
What's
yes,
that?
I do love fireworks. I agree, Debbie.
They are fun.
Because it's all part of it. I mean, you think about it. It
You know
started in
what's interesting, Dave?
1776. They had fireworks that year.
You know what's interesting, Dave? Speaking of with the fireworks,
Mm-hmm.
The best fireworks I think are the best are the ones at Disney because they do an amazing job with them. You know, I mean, to me, they are the best. Disney fireworks beats everybody else. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. It is. I mean, they are amazing.
I wish I could say that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could say that's true. I've been to a couple other places that have had dramatic fireworks.
Yeah.
Just as good as Disney.
Okay.
Maybe not as elaborate as Disney's, but just as good.
Okay.
In other ways.
That's fair.
So I'm not going to say that Disney.
Right.
Now, they're one of the few that do. There's only a few that hit the extreme highs. And Disney is definitely one of the top. But I have been to other places where I've seen some extremely awesome fireworks.
Okay, that's fair.
Come pretty close to it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, you think about it, it is. It kind of reminds me of the old picture of where you got that fifer and the drum and somebody carrying a flag. Kind of reminds me of one of the Bugs Bunny cartoons where he goes, and after he beats up on Yosemite Sam, so while even Yosemite Sam says,
"Well, what about the Wile E. Coyote?
Join them."
What about Wile E. The Coyote and Roadrunner? And he always, gets stuck with the fireworks.
So Debbie says New York does a great job with fireworks.
They do too. Yes, they do.
They do. And I do know for a fact that I know Detroit. They do a pretty good job with their fireworks. So some of the bigger cities do. Like the metro cities,
Philadelphia,
like Detroit. There's a lot of places that do great jobs with their fireworks. So it's not just Disney, though. Disney it's probably one of the top notches.
They are.
There are other places that do great jobs with it.
Right.
So, all I know is that if you love fireworks, the best thing is, I say go find a nice place or even watch it on TV because your bigger cities, some of your bigger cities tend to.
New York, I know, has them on the TV.
Televised the fireworks.
Macy's is going to be on tonight. I know that for a fact.
So, sometimes you just find it. And to me, when you think about that, that's when I think about places such as Williamsburg, Boston.
Oh, yeah. Williamsburg.
And then I think about some of the battlefields you look at.
Oh, yeah. Gettysburg.
Chattanooga.
Yeah. The Fort McHenry. That's another one.
Yes, places where people actually fought and realistically died on this soil.
Yes.
The Alamo. I mean, I know it's not a national thing. That's more of a Texas, but it still influences us today because of the people that were at the Alamo. It reflects, but they fought for what they believed in and died for what they believe in, which was the independence of Texas from Mexico.
Absolutely.
So, and that's it. It's about your beliefs and everything that you care for. And sometimes you have to sacrifice things.
You do.
To keep those freedoms.
Exactly.
It is not free.
No, it's not free.
No, we do. Granted, we got our freedoms. Obviously, we got the right to bear arms.
But some of them came out of cost.
We got, you got the right to believe whatever your religious beliefs are. You got the right to believe the way you want to believe.
Absolutely.
You got you got the we got the right, the Fourth and Fifth Amendments, the right to an attorney. Even criminals have the rights.
I know.
Which is all set in the Constitution.
Yes.
And we all know it is the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments for the Bill of Rights.
Correct. Correct. But I think
behind it, you think about it, those rights came at a high cost.
They did, very much so.
And that's why, to me, celebrating, and when you see veterans, I always try to say, Happy 4th of July. Welcome in, Ryan.
Happy 4th of July.
That's why I always, and I hope everybody, I'm going to ask everybody again, if you see a veteran tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Doesn't have to be 4th of July. All I'm just saying is, if you see a veteran, thank them for their duty.
Absolutely.
If you see somebody in a military uniform, thank them for what they do.
Absolutely.
Because it's not just them. You think about it, it's the family that serves too.
I know.
Not just the military.
Mm-hmm.
And you think about it, because if you think, even you look at Aunt Samuel Adams, Benjamin Franklin.
Yes.
They did things. Look at the Sons of Liberty. They weren't in the military.
No.
But they did things and sacrificed things to help create those freedoms. And you look at it, and you look at the colonial, like Williamsburg, which obviously I know is a beautiful town. I've never been there. I do know that, and we may talk about Williamsburg on this show on a Thursday night one night.
Yeah.
I do know the next few nights we're going to end up doing Hawaii.
Nice.
For about 2 or 3 weeks.
Nice.
And I know if anybody can ask Molly or anybody that's been there, how many of you guys been to either like Philadelphia? And I know you have, Mike.
I've been to Philadelphia many times.
I know you have. I'm curious to find out in chat, how many of you been to either Williamsburg, Boston, or Philadelphia, which are 3 of the top. If you really had to pick 3 areas that really influenced the revolution, was Williamsburg, particularly Boston.
Yes.
Oh, Debbie's been to Williamsburg. She said,
believe it or not, Dave, I've been to all 3. Been to Boston, I've been to Philadelphia many times, and I've been to Williamsburg. I will say
I've been up that side of the coast, but I've never been there specifically.
I will say this: Philadelphia, to me, is one of the most amazing places because you can actually see the real Independence Hall. You can see
he went to Williamsburg on his 8th grade trip.
You can actually see Benjamin Franklin's house. You can even go to Betsy Ross's house and see where she made our beautiful flag that we have.
Actually, one of the places I want to go to, Mount Vernon.
They make money.
Mount Vernon.
I've been there too. I have been to Mount Vernon. It is a beautiful place. And believe it or not, it's a most amazing place that I've ever been. It's one of the places. Now with the Williamsburg is an amazing place where you can actually see where a lot of things within our country started. Now, when you go to the visitor center, they show this wonderful movie about it.
Oh, John's going to Boston. What are you doing in Boston, John?
Nice.
I hope you're going to see some historical sites.
Are you going to go to the Old North Church
now?
Are
you going to see some? Are you going on vacation up there, or are you going fishing up there?
Yeah, because Boston is an interesting city. I will say that.
Yes, Boston is an interesting
once, I think. Yeah, I was there.
Oh, he tries to avoid Philly.
Why? Why don't you like Philadelphia? I want to hear this answer. Why don't you like Philly?
I can think of 2 reasons.
I can think of one.
I can think of 2 reasons: Philadelphia Phillies and the Philadelphia Eagles. There, 1, 2.
Very funny.
There's my 2 reasons to avoid.
Very funny. Very funny. No. I don't think that's the reason. I think I know what one of them is. Traffic and other things. Am I right?
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, you know what though? That's the thing about those places. Traffic, and you get to any of those places like that. Traffic's going to be murder anywhere into those.
New
places.
York's not a bad. That I do know for a fact.
That is nothing but a bunch of anthills running around, scurvying around, and in and out. It's like they're going in, bringing things in, taking things out.
You want to do something, Dave? What I'm going to do the next time I go in and out of New York City, I'm going to do a video and show you the traffic.
Do not get me started on Atlanta's traffic.
Let me ask you this right now. Is it worse than New York? If it's worse than New York,
it actually has gotten bad. It actually is getting close to New York's traffic way.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never
put
been
it
there
this way.
anyway.
Even the bypasses that they have around Atlanta, Mike. Even the bypass.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Oh, cool.
Well, that sounds like fun.
No, it's not. No. Oh, which one are you talking about? Ryan's or John's?
John's, because here's what I want to know.
Ryan's.
Can you get stamps for free? I'm curious.
Take a look at John or Ryan.
You know what this reminds me of? The Lincoln Tunnel and the Holland Tunnel. Going in and out.
All of its bypasses. All of its bypasses. I'm telling you, 30, 40 years ago, it wasn't bad. Now, today, it is a complete nightmare.
Really?
It can take you quite a bit of time to do it. So
I'm
going to tell you this. Every city that has any major interstate, even Detroit, I-94, I-75, I-96, it's a bloody bleeming mess.
Does it beat DC traffic? Because let me tell you, DC's traffic is a pain. It is.
We need that. We need to have a conversation on somebody about. Somebody needs to fix these traffic roadways.
Is Atlanta's traffic near 95?
Yeah, you do. That's about it, Ryan. With Atlanta, you just got to make sure you hit the right road.
That's true. Very true.
And I'm going to tell you that for anywhere. I don't care if it's New York, New Jersey, Detroit, Chicago. You just got to pray and hope that you hit the right road at the right time to avoid any of those traffic.
Can I say something, Dave?
Yeah.
That's why you leave at 5 a.m. in the morning. I've done it.
I agree.
I've done it.
Hey, Mike, believe me, that's what I did. One year when my parents flew up to Michigan and I was driving by myself.
Yeah.
I left at 4 a.m. I was through north of Atlanta before 8 o'clock. Before the traffic hit, and I was lucky because you can see by 8:30 when I was on the north side of Atlanta on 75.
Right.
You can see the heavy traffic going in. I'm like, damn, I'm glad I'm on north of that.
The New Jersey Turnpike sometimes going in New York. Oh my goodness, that thing will back up from the Holland Tunnel. No, from let me think.
Is Molly still in here?
I think. Me?
Is Molly? I just want to make sure. Is Molly? You still in here?
Here. You.
If she isn't, then I can say what I want to say.
Oh Lord!
And it's not I'm about to go down on
Pittsburgh. Okay. Well, that's not too bad.
Okay. Well, no. I'm going to tell you this. Here's my problem with Cincinnati traffic. No. Trying to go through it.
This I gotta hear.
You had to. Now it's bypasses.
You're
okay with the bypasses around
Cincinnati. It
goes
from the Lincoln Tunnel all the way down 495, all the way to what is it? The Jersey Turnpike exit ramp to get onto 495 to get to the Lincoln Tunnel. I mean, it's like in the mornings, it is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's why you go through Cincinnati. I don't know. I
even if you take the other exit to the Lincoln Tunnel, it's still the same one. I mean the Holland Tunnel, it's still backed up from the tunnel all the way back, no matter what time of day.
I wish somebody would free up some of these highways.
Mm-hmm. That's the one. And then
that's what we need. We need a freed highways.
And if you take 78 loop and you loop around those exits, trying to get to the Holland Tunnel is another mess in itself.
Yeah, that's like Atlanta. It sounds like Atlanta.
All
it sounds
the way
like
back.
Atlanta.
I've been in that traffic. It's crazy. Even in the day.
It sounds like Atlanta because no matter which, you heard Ryan. There's one highway has eight lanes in it, and it's a cluster. There's a certain word I want to use, but I won't use it.
Cluster beep. I know what it is. Try Los Angeles traffic.
You're talking 8 lanes trying to get into Atlanta.
Have you seen Los Angeles traffic?
Like if you're taking one. Well, here's the thing. This is a highway coming from South Carolina going into Atlanta, and it eventually becomes into 8 lanes. On one side, it is a cluster
beep. We get that. Believe me, I know which word you want to use. It begins with the letter F. It ends in the letter K. We get the point. That word.
I mean, that's like going through going through Cincinnati. I've gone through Cincinnati a couple of times. I've gotten lucky. But most of the time, here's my problem with Cincinnati.
Even in the tunnel, John, it is like backed up all the way until you get to
okay, I got a question. You both have been in that tunnel. Why in the heck would you try to do a U-turn in a tunnel?
Let me tell you.
That kind of traffic.
The worst thing, Dave, is when there is an accident inside the tunnel, because then you're basically stuck in the lane, backed up, all the way around the toll plaza, going around the loop. I mean,
doesn't surprise me, John.
It's a mess. People, and the worst thing is when people switch lanes. It's hilarious.
Well, that's why it's like you have to. That's like the tunnel going from.
I mean, even getting out of the tunnel is a mess. Because
that's like the tunnel from Detroit to Windsor. That's like the water that goes from tunnel. That's like the tunnel that goes from Windsor to. From Detroit to Windsor, Canada. Except because the traffic is so bad on both ways.
Yeah.
And it's only a 2-lane highway.
Is it going out of the country or into the country?
Oh, it's a tunnel that goes from Detroit to Windsor and Windsor to that. And here's the thing. Here's the bad thing about it. Yeah. It goes under Lake Michigan.
Oh, okay.
It's a tunnel underwater.
There are cameras. Yep. And when you're going into the tunnel, going to New Jersey,
I would not want to see
right there.
Now, I'm fortunate enough. I've never seen an accident in the tunnel, but I have. Let
me tell you.
I don't know about yours, Mike.
The training.
I don't know about that one, but I've seen almost accidents in the Windsor Windsor tunnel. I've almost seen accidents in the Detroit, and if it gets an accident there,
only day.
Imagine the backup on both sides, because it's only 2 lanes.
Yep, same with it. Well, with the Lincoln Tunnel, you've got 4 pods, and normally 3 of them go into the city and 1 comes out. Very, very rare is it 2 in, 2 out. But you know what I was now. Here's one for you, Dave. The Fort McHenry Tunnel. I have seen that thing backed up from the toll thingy all the way around the bend. It's a mess. That's right. I remember that. But I think I wasn't there. Yeah, I remember that one because traffic was backed up on what was it? 40th? No. It was one of the streets going towards the tunnel, and man, they weren't moving at all. It was a mess.
And here's the thing. That's just normal traffic. Now imagine this, guys, getting back to our topic of traveling and going to places. Imagine some of these places with the heavy traffic and traveling over the 4th of July weekend. It would be
coming home today is going to be really
nightmare.
Fun. Sure.
Complete nightmare.
Hey, John, how bad was the shore traffic going in and out of the shore? Because I know that the Atlantic City Expressway usually is backed up all the way until you hit 42. Oh, wow. Oh, geez.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
Wow. Oh,
that's
my
not
goodness.
Good.
Because I know there is one holiday that's going to be really backed up within the next couple of months, and that's going to be Labor Day because everybody's going to be coming back from the shore, and that's going to be a mess.
Have you realized we've already been going 40 minutes, Mike?
That doesn't surprise me.
Anyway, well, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to give our voices. We've been doing.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to do our 2 and 2 minute thing, guys.
Okay.
To give me and Mike's voice because we did a stream earlier today with Mike and Stacy, so we've been talking quite a bit.
That's why I've been hydrating as much as I can today.
Yes, so have I. So we will be back 2 and 2.
We will.
This is the Cantrell Country Travelway. I'm the agent and owner, David Cantrell. If you're looking to travel through the U.S. national parks or maybe to the waterways from beaches to ocean cruises, let the Cantrell Country Travelway help you find your magical vacation.
Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Yeah, so if you're looking to travel, guys, and I believe the link is actually.
That's okay.
I think I put the links into the description thing. I think all week long. Did I?
Wow. Oh my goodness. That's awful, John. Oh my goodness. I hope she's okay. My goodness.
Yeesh. I hope. Yeah. I hope.
Goodness, poor thing. I hope she's okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. So I think if you are looking to travel and you're new to my channel, or if you're ninja watching, or if you catch the replay, you should be able to find the links in the description of this video. I believe I think I put them in for today's video. Make sure you check that all out and contact me and get a hold of me, and I will be glad to more than talk with you about helping whatever your needs are, whether you need to, from planning a vacation or to help maybe trying to make reservations and all that.
Excuse me.
Anyway, because I will tell you that's the one thing I will tell you. I'm going to be honest, truthfully.
I've traveled
you know, talking about traveling.
Yeah.
You know, one of the worst holidays I do not like to travel. Believe it or not.
That's not good either. Oh my goodness. I hope she's all right. Good grief. That's not good.
Oh. Oh.
Not good. Oh my goodness. I hope she's okay. My goodness.
Yes. But yeah, 4th of July is the worst. That 4th of July is the worst time to travel.
I would say Labor Day.
Honestly, it's worse. It's the worst time to travel, even
Labor Day
compared to
Believe it or not, that the Labor Day would be the worst because
actually, I think 4th of July is because a lot of people travel.
Wait a minute, Dave, read John's comment here. Here it is.
No, Florida is not the only one that has sinkholes. Sinkholes do happen everywhere.
Well, believe it or not, I have traveled on the Easter before.
I'm not saying they all don't have their travel issues. They all do. They all have. I mean, there's not one of us that can't say that there's all of us have probably traveled at different times of the holiday seasons. But to me, I will put it this way. I will actually regroup that. I will say 4th of July and Memorial Day weekend are the two top ones for the worst for traveling.
What about this, Dave? The day before.
Except for going through an airport during Thanksgiving and Christmas. Now, if you're traveling by plane, Thanksgiving and Christmas are the worst times.
Would you?
But I'm just talking driving vehicle wise.
What about Labor Day, Dave? Because here,
I just said I'm putting Labor Day with 4th of July because people do travel to places.
Oh my goodness!
So 4th of July and Labor Day weekend, as far as driving. Now,
what about
driving are the two words.
What about
by plane? I would say Thanksgiving and
Christmas. Now, what about New Year's? What about New Year's and the Easter?
No, because most people are usually most people, if they're going to travel, they're going to travel to friends and all that. So they're not. Okay. The only time you have to worry about New Year's is people driving down the road after they've been to a party.
That too.
But as far as places, most of the time, if they're going to travel to places like that, it's before Christmas, and then they usually stay there till after New Year.
Yeah.
And go. So.
Yeah.
And then, yes, the traveling, as far as traveling by car coming back, it's a nightmare. Because even on the roads for Christmas is even bad then, but not as bad as it is for 4th of July or Labor Day.
Okay.
Now, flying, it's a nightmare for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yep. Especially the day before.
Yes.
It's a nightmare.
I know for me, the good thing is I'm going to Michigan this year, but I'm not going until after Christmas time.
That brings up a good point too. That's true.
I don't even want to go there.
It's the same with New Jersey, Debbie, because
that is a major traffic point.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello. Yeah, that she makes a good point too.
He does.
Now, because if you look at what's going on, this hurricane is really bad. It's holding at 150 mile an hour. And it looks like it's going to turn up and it may hit Texas.
Oh my, that's not good.
But I don't know. I haven't seen the tracking for today.
The latest I've seen,
I have not seen the tracking for today.
Texas and go right to Mexico.
The last I knew, it was still over Jamaica or heading to Jamaica.
That's what I heard.
It was over Jamaica today, I think.
Yes, happy 4th to you as well.
Yes, happy 4th of July, Mark.
Yeah,
Good to see you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So is anybody doing? I gotta ask this: how many of you, when you were kids, how many of you actually had fun? Maybe doing the sparklers, or doing
We didn't.
like having the adults light the snakes and watching
We
the snakes
didn't.
come out?
We
You did?
didn't do that stuff.
I know we did when we were kids.
We didn't do it.
Well, no, our parents watched us though. They made sure we kept. All we would do was the sparklers.
We never did any of that.
As far as like the major fireworks,
the other fireworks from
see
across the
any.
river. That was fun.
Now to see any of the major fireworks, we would go to our park because they would actually do them in our city fire.
Well, it's funny, Dave, because the one year we could kind of see Philadelphia's fireworks in a way. We could hear them. Yeah. Because where I grew up, we were right across the river from the Pennsylvania, so we would just go to the end of our street and look across the river to see other people's fireworks, and it was pretty neat. It really was.
Yeah, and for me, and I don't know about you guys, for me, I'd rather go to somewhere where I know professional people are doing it, where they'll take precaution. I get very wary of people doing fireworks at home because sometimes they're not as careful with them as they could be, and all of a sudden, because people got to understand this. This stuff, after it's done exploding, falls down and is heated. You ought to see after graduation. You ought to see how much we got to pick up.
I can imagine
from the burnt spindle because we like.
I can imagine
like when we do our grad school graduation for the high seniors.
Yeah,
we do fireworks, but it's done by someone professional. It's done by a certified professional.
That's good. Yeah.
Nice, Debbie. Oh, that's cool. Nice. See, that's what a lot of people did. We always would like in the early evenings. We would actually go watch the fireworks, and then we would come home, and then for about an hour we would light our sparklers and write different designs in the air. And it's fun because you can still see the writing. That write our names, write something with the sparklers.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, but it was fun, Mike. It really was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine Myrtle Beach being Myrtle Beach is one of I can see Myrtle Beach being crazy there July 4th. But again, a lot of people tend to go to the beaches during this time frame period.
Okay. Yeah.
You okay, Mike?
Yeah. Yeah. Things are good. I was just messaging my mom something, so she's good. She's fine.
Okay.
Myrtle, well, John, would you say that the Wildwood has some good the fireworks or the Atlantic City? Because for me, we always watch them.
That's Ryan that said Myrtle Beach.
I know.
I didn't know if you said. It sounded like you said John.
John, if the Atlantic City and Wildwood are having fireworks, because what was actually kind of funny was that the one year I could actually watch the ones from the Jersey Shore, Camden, and the Philadelphia. It was so cool to see on the TV, of course.
Really, that's so cool.
Yeah, nice.
See, and now here we go. Not even dark yet, and I'm already hearing explosions off.
What's interesting? I ain't hearing nothing. I'm not hearing anything because
I'm already hearing it down from our neighborhood.
I think the fireworks here are gonna start at like 9:30.
Oh yeah, as it gets darker, I'm gonna start hearing boom.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom,
oh
boom,
yeah.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get worse. But I hear a few of them going off now.
Oh my
neighborhood.
It's early? Sheesh. That's early.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it won't get dark here until about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Here 9, at least 9:30. Let me see what time the
Got the seaside is good fireworks.
Okay. Let's see. Macy's is going to be on around 9:30. Fireworks tonight.
Now, but if you are, I will tell you. I do know. I will tell you this. I don't know who else is. I haven't seen anything.
I have no idea who's on.
Obviously, Pink Pam's going to be streaming tonight. I think she just started 37, or she released info. So it looks like Pink Pam's going to be at Epcot. I know Resort TV 1's going to be. Oh, maybe they're doing the fireworks at Epcot. Living in Diz, they're doing the fireworks. Must be tonight. They
9 midnight. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness.
9. Oh my goodness. Woo. I'm not sure about that because I'm usually in bed trying to relax by then. Disney Bakers, he's doing the fireworks at Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Tonight. So Park Pass TV, they're doing the fireworks from Magic Kingdom. So you guys, there are a few people tonight.
Doing fireworks tonight. Is anybody streaming from the Epcot?
Yes, Resort TV 1, Pink Pam.
Is Our Dream still on?
Diz Our Dream is doing.
They're doing Epcot. I know.
Yes, Living in Diz is doing Epcot. Pink Pam's doing Epcot. Resort TV 1's doing Epcot. Park Pass TV and the Disney Baker are both doing.
Okay.
They're doing fireworks from the Magic Kingdom.
Nice.
So you definitely got a few people to go watch tonight to watch fireworks safely.
Cool.
I'm going to be.
Cool.
So I know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be laying back, sitting, and watching in the comfort of my chair or my bed.
Yep.
So that's. Yeah, their party was last night. I mean, they're still doing their. I think they're still gonna do the regular fireworks tonight.
Right.
Magic Kingdom was doing 4th of July fireworks both nights.
Right.
But the main party, I think, for Magic Kingdom was last night, and I think tonight, I think the Magic Kingdom or Epcot is having more of the late hours. I think tonight.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if it'll be late hours, but I think they're the ones that are having more of the. I think they're having.
I honestly do not know, so
I mean, well, yeah, and I agree, Richard. I mean, Mike, I'm not even quite sure. I'm just going on based on what I've heard on the stream.
Right.
So. I mean, like I said, I'm probably going to put it on. I'm going to choose one, put it on the TV.
Yeah.
I have been looking at these computer screens all.
I know you have.
Day I've had to respond to emails, send out emails.
I know.
Besides the good stream, and we did have a good stream earlier.
We did.
That's
I
love the stream that we did.
We did, yeah. That was so much fun. Let me see.
Yes, PBS for fireworks are working. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna look and see what they got at for fireworks tonight. Hold on a second. Show the list. Fireworks. Let's see. That's a fancy parade. Oh. Okay. So Magic Kingdom's fireworks is gonna be doing the US thing at the 9:20 tonight. So that's good.
And that's about what I think it was last night too.
Yeah.
But I think their party was more last night. And I think Epcot, unless they're both doing a party again tonight.
I don't know.
because I know that they had DJs at in front of the Magic Kingdom, and then they
Right.
had a DJ party down in front of.
You know what I've
You know
always
where that
wanted?
walk is? You know where that walk is? Right by the Bear Jamboree.
Yeah.
They had a DJ there. They had dance parties
Wow.
there. So I mean,
Nice.
and that was last night, and because I watched Resort TV 1.
Here's a question: what does Disney Cruise Line do for the 4th of July?
They do fireworks. They do fireworks.
Right.
In fact, let me look now.
I'm curious. See what they're up to, because I would like to know.
Let me pull that up.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna pull up the Disney Cruise Line blog and see if they're doing anything. They usually, and they're actually the only ship that does fireworks.
Right.
Not even have to do with 4th of July. They usually do fireworks every time they go out. At least they used to. I don't know if they do now, but so you definitely have a lot of good stuff. Let's see. Disney Dreams, July 24 itinerary modified due to ongoing construction in Isfjordur, Iceland. They talked about the dry dock enhancement, Disney Dream.
Right.
And if you really have you looked at the pictures for the Concierge Dream Tower suite now? Oh my goodness, man, is it absolutely beautiful for the
wonderful.
And this is the dream suite that's in the tower, in the one smokestack that's the concierge rooms.
Oh my goodness, Disneyland Paris was doing with the fireworks tonight. That's cool. That's really cool that they did that. That's really cool.
Oh, yep. And then of course that was let me see. Holiday and Theme Cruise. Star Wars Holidays. I'm trying to. I gotta. No, I'm not downloading. I was trying to see if I can find it, but I haven't been able to find it.
Oh wow.
But I do know that they usually do fireworks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All the things. So.
I mean, I was just curious, to see what they were going to do for 4th of July.
Yeah. And I can't find anything about the fireworks. I like that. That'll, you know what? Well, unless maybe they cut it off in the ships now.
I don't know. Who knows?
I'll have to ask Richard on that. It used to be that Disney Cruise Lines did do the thing.
Right.
And hopefully maybe I can get them to come on and bring somebody. Hopefully I can get somebody to come on one of these Disney shows and actually talk to us about the Disney Cruise Lines and some of the shows that go on. Because I do know that, because they still have their like Marvel's at Sea Day. They had their Star Wars at Sea Day. They still do some of their special cruises that they do with those themed cruises. So I'm assuming that they still do some of the fireworks off these ships because they were the only ones that were allowed to do it. Don't know why, but so. But anyways, well, with you, Mike.
Yep.
It's been over an hour.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna thank everybody. Don't forget to come join us on Saturday.
Yes, at 3.
And Saturday, remind me, Mike. We'll fill in everybody about the other thing. You know the situation with that. We'll fill them in, and I'm gonna push it and see for next Saturday.
Right.
And try for next Saturday because I should money wise I'll be a little bit better shape.
I
know.
Don't worry about it.
So
yeah.
I've still got some bills to pay, so I have to watch what I'm doing.
I understand that. I get it.
All right, guys. And thank y'all for being here, Mary, Ryan.
Yes.
John.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie, Mark Camp for coming in and popping in and saying hello.
Yep.
Molly coming in and saying hello.
Yes.
Who else? Did I get everybody?
That's everybody. For the most part. Yeah, that's everybody.
Mike Beachman, Jason Thibodeau.
Yes.
Thank you both for coming in. Everybody, thank you for coming in.
Yep.
Continue to have a good, safe rest of the 4th of July.
Yep.
Have a good day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Don't be surprised because I'm still off tomorrow, so I won't be surprised if I decide don't be surprised if I pull up a hangout.
No problem, Dave. Just let me know. Just let me know.
So, I might do a afternoon hangout chill thing.
Sure, no problem. Just let me know what time and I'll be on.
And with that, anything goes, and that will be over on the Space Mountain channel.
Sure, absolutely.
So, all right, guys, have a great evening, and thank you for being here.
Yes.
Have a great, happy 4th of July, everyone.
Yeah, happy 4th of July, guys. Bye, guys.
And if you'll hang around, Mike.
Yes.